I'm good. How about you? You
Me
look,
too, sir.
yeah, getting
hmm
tired.
Not really, sir. I had a
Not
break
really?
time a while ago.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. What about you, sir? Did you eat your snack with your son?
No, that's it. We have dinner at maybe 7:30.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you already cook dinner?
No, not yet. I have to prepare for my kids.
Oh, do they miss their mom?
Yes, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. A
Uh,
little bit.
yes, right. Because my wife is a kind of a strict mother to
Mm-hmm.
check my kids' study and then give some assignment
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then always nagging for the lots of
Mm-hmm.
things. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, yeah, it's been already 3 days since my wife
Mm-hmm.
went to my sister-in-law's house for the
Mm-hmm.
quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Oh,
until
so
now, everything is okay.
okay. You got everything under control, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So now, sir, wait. Oh, I thought I already shared the book. I'm so sorry. Here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Ta-da!
Mm.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
the number 1126.
1126. Ooh, decisive managers make better leaders.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Business leaders who have developed a cooperative approach to decision making understand that
Mm-hmm.
people need to be valued, respected, listened to, and involved. This approach translates into better performance for their companies. It also yields more streamlined results as the inability to make sound decisions means your company could suffer greatly as nothing will ever get done. This
Mm-hmm.
inherent fear of making a mistake is one of the most common reasons that leads to risk aversion or the inability to move forward with decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Another common setback is that many readers get caught up in analysis paralysis. This plays
Mm-hmm.
out in the form of, in essence, information gathering, statistics, surveys, and the like that can prolong the decision-making process.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes top-level management will bury their heads in the sand and truly believe that change or new direction decisions are not necessary. This type of leader
Mm-hmm.
would rather uphold the status quo than look at new ideas, which can be
Mm-hmm.
counterproductive, particularly considering our current high-speed business and economic environment. It may be a definitive advantage to appoint women to top-tier positions,
Mm-hmm.
including positions on company boards. In fact, the study points out that boards with a higher female representation experience a 53% higher return on equity, a
Mm-hmm.
66% higher return on invested capital, and a 42%
Mm-hmm.
higher return on sales. The quality of a decisive
Mm-hmm.
leader. Decisiveness is
Okay.
not a skill that people typically talk about, but it is extremely important to successful leadership. For example, have
Mm-hmm.
you ever worked with a leader who could not make up their mind? They were always
Mm-hmm.
asking others what they thought, but they never came up with any conclusive conclusions themselves.
Mhm.
If you have
Mhm.
experienced this, you understand how frustrating an indecisive leader may be. Some of the benefits
Mhm.
of being a decisive leader for employees and the company include decisive leaders are responsible and accountable. Decisive leaders take responsibility for the effect their decisions have on the company and others, and they are committed to following through on the actions needed to carry out the decision. They are confident. Decisive leaders deliver their messages with clarity and confidence, which makes it unlikely for others to second guess their decisions. Once they
Mhm.
reach a decision, they are slow to change their mind. Being
Mhm.
decisive doesn't entail being arrogant,
Mhm.
stubborn, or hasty. It simply means
Mhm.
having the ability to make decisions with clarity. Decisive
Mhm.
leaders can be slow to change their mind. This is
Mhm.
because they trust their instincts. That's all.
Mhm. Yes. Sir, I am curious. I would like to ask, in Korea, do women can be promoted in the very high position? I mean, can they be a boss in a company?
Yes, right. Actually, the the success rate is lower than men at the moment, but the rate is getting increased.
Mhm.
So lots of
Oh.
women already have a high position, not only at the company or also at the government.
Mhm. Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, actually, this government and they make some lots of new policy for
Mhm.
the gender inequality. So
Mhm.
if the company make commit some kind of a gender discrimination, then the company could get a
Mhm.
penalty by the government.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. So at least, sir, right now they are giving equal opportunities to both genders.
Yes, right. Especially for my business field. Actually, I'm
Mhm.
working for the medical aesthetic field. So in
Mhm.
this business field, women have usually more strong
Mhm.
points than guys.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
even in Korea, lots of um, female workers
Mhm.
work as a director or high position, yeah, decision makers.
Mhm. Oh, that's nice. So it's like they all maybe the women already came out of their comfort zones, right? They are
Yes,
more
right.
comfortable to work.
Yes,
Mhm.
right. But the problem is still some women think they believe they don't have less responsibility to perform the work. So
Mhm.
not all, but many of them they just want to work on time and then they leave the office on
Mhm.
the yeah, correct time. They don't want to
Mhm.
yeah overtime work or they don't want to take some
Oh.
responsibility.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. So it's like women are more delicate and they always want to be that way. They always want to
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
special
yes, right. We
special
cannot
people in the
yeah
company.
blame them as a selfish,
Mhm.
but actually that's a very yeah personal. They more focus on their life
Mhm.
in their personal life.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's why
Yeah.
even though the opportunities are same for lots of workers, employees,
Mhm.
but there is less mm, uh,
Mhm.
cases
Oh.
for women who get the high positions.
Mhm. Uh-huh. Thank you, sir. And I admire your attitude because you have this, you see women as your equal, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, sir, let's start comprehension question number one.
Number one, give any two qualities of a decisive leader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. uh, the the quality of a decisive leader,
Mm-hmm.
the responsible and accountable.
Yes, very good, sir. They are responsible and accountable.
Yeah.
And what about number two, sir?
Yeah. Okay. Number two, what is one of the most common reasons that leads to risk aversion or the inequality to move forward with a decision?
Mm-hmm.
This inherent fear of making a mistake is one of the most common reasons that lead to risk aversion or the
Mm-hmm.
inability to move forward with a decision. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
inherent fear
Oh.
of making a
Mm-hmm.
mistake.
Yes. Mhm. I learned a lot of things about this. That's why maybe some of the workers in our office are like that. Now I know.
Yeah, yes, right, exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Last question, sir, for comprehension part.
Yeah. Number three, identify the other common setback that many readers get caught up in. Another common setback is that many readers get caught up in analysis paralysis. Paral- analysis paralysis. Yeah. This
Mm-hmm.
plays out in the form of inception information gathering. Yeah, they are
Mm-hmm.
only focusing on the analyzing the situation and then don't move.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, you are correct. So now we are done with the comprehension part. Let's
Yeah.
proceed to the discussion question, sir.
Yes. Number one, would you consider yourself as a decisive leader? Why or why not?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as a team leader, I think I'm a decisive leader
Mm-hmm.
because I always not I'm not only give some direction to my team members. I also show how to walk, and then I also
Mm-hmm.
cover some partners to handle the
Mm-hmm.
situation, and then try to make a good relationship with my partner and also um, directors,
Mm-hmm.
and try and also I give try to give many chances for my team members to make
Mm-hmm.
some performance as well.
Uh-huh. You are not that strict to them. It's like you
Yes,
always allow them to commit mistakes from time to time.
yes, right. Especially I already show my responsibility at work to my team members.
Ah, yes. Okay. Thank you, sir. What about
Yeah.
number two?
Number two, what do you think will be the challenges that decisive leaders will have to put up to when it comes to managing their teams or company? Elaborate on your answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so actually works as a decisive leader is really difficult
Mm-hmm.
because you have to consider lots of things and then you also take some responsibilities actually that you didn't commit or that's
Mm-hmm.
originally not your fault, but you have to
Mm-hmm.
take it and then show how to solve the problem.
To your employees.
Employees and team members.
Mm-hmm.
So best case is in the case my if my team members respect and then admire my performance or my sacrificing,
Mhm.
but sometimes they consider that just nothing special.
Mhm. Mhm.
Sometimes they don't know of how it is important and how difficult. So
Mhm.
they
They
just
don't really know how difficult your
yeah,
role.
and then yes, right. They actually yeah, some of them they just enjoy their life as a team member
Mhm.
and without any responsibility.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I have to work overtime, but
Mhm.
my team members actually don't yeah appreciate with my sacrificing.
Oh. Mhm. But I am sure, sir, maybe some of them sees that, but they are just shy to
Yeah.
tell you that they
Okay.
appreciate your efforts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. Last
And
question, sir.
last question. Do you know anybody who's doing well as a decisive leader? Who's that person and why do you think she has succeeded on his endeavor?
Mhm.
Yes. Actually, I think President Moon Jae-in, he's one of the great decisive leader. Actually,
Mhm.
he's handling this um, very severe situation by a
Mhm.
coronavirus pandemic, and also
Mhm.
he tried to try his best to
Mhm.
solve the conflict between America and North Korea.
Wow.
Yeah, she
So
works
he has
very
done a
hard,
lot of things.
and just
Mhm.
right, and also she has a lot of good, wise, yeah, selections
Mhm.
or yeah, result. So actually, yeah,
Ooh.
time is up. So I'd like to meet
Yes,
you
sir.
in 2 minutes.
Mhm. Yes, sir. See you
Okay,
after 2 minutes.
see you.
Mhm. Bye, sir.